Good morning. It is day 6 and we just left camp about 45 minutes ago, and another beautiful day today, not a cloud in the sky, and it's gonna be a little on the cool side, but I think that's okay because right now it's in the 40s and I'm already pretty warm getting started, so probably gonna take a layer off here soon. But today's plan is to probably go about 10 miles. I think we both feel like we could go farther, but just pacing myself to Julian and figuring out what I'm going to do there. I really want to work on editing some videos when I get there, but the plan is to get into Julian on Sunday, so we don't need to do big miles. But yeah, feeling good. Haven't really been having any issues with knees or feet as of yet since that first day. So knock on wood that continues. It was really cold. Oh, got the sun behind me. Man, it got pretty cold last night. Last night before I got into my sleeping bag was the coldest I've been so far. I just got chilled really fast as soon as the sun went down, and I had almost all my layers on except for a short sleeve shirt, and I was still feeling a little chilled. So I don't know what that was about, but I know I have sufficient layers. I was fine during the night, fine when I got out of the tent and sleeping bag in the morning. Just for some reason I was chilled last night, but so I was like, wow. And yeah, it was pretty windy where we were also, but that died down during the night. But anyway, going to focus on this trail. It's getting a little bit rocky ahead, and I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit. So I wanted to talk to you guys about what happened to me last night. And it doesn't surprise me because I have an overactive imagination. But I woke up at about 4 o'clock this morning. It was really pretty. The moon was shining into my tent. And it was really cold. And anyway, I'm just sitting there kind of admiring the moon through the tent. And I started noticing this flashing in the sky. And my first thought was like, oh, maybe that was like a meteor or something off in the distance. And then it kept flashing. It was very rhythmic. And there was other campers around us. It's a pretty big campground. So I thought, well, maybe it's just one of the campers. And I was like, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning. That's kind of weird. It was dead quiet. And it kind of looked like a beacon, like an emergency beacon. And it was kind of just like moving from one area to the sky, slowly in front of me, and then crossing to the back side of me. It's just my 4 o'clock sleepy brain was like, what is going on? I'm gonna get out of the tent and see what's going on. So when I turned over out of my sleeping bag, put my hand down on my Garmin inReach, the bright green flashing light got me in the eyeball, and I realized it was just my Garmin flashing that it was working. But I'm like, I'm such a goofball, but it's just funny because I was really kind of getting freaked out. I was like, what the heck? It's so weird. Everything's so weird in the middle of the night. But anyway, I just thought that was funny. I'm sure I'll have many more moments like that out here. It keeps it interesting. Oh, look at this. Love it. Okay, so we're leaving the Pioneer Mill picnic area, and getting some water before we head back on the trail. Just had a little bit of lunch. And this is actually a horse trough, but...
But it's really sanitary, Mom. It really is.
With the fountain, thank God.
Yeah, we'll be using the spigot. Making some afternoon coffee to take along on this next stretch. Very important. I can't get over these desert views from up here. It's so beautiful. We're not going to be down there just yet, but still have a little ways to go before we reach that area, that sort of terrain. But for now, we're just so in love with this area. It's so beautiful. Look at the sky, how it meets the trail, and the trail's so golden and the sky's so blue. So beautiful. And then you got the painted desert. Looks like a painting down below. Wow. So just in such a beautiful area up here. It's just incredible to look down on this desert from this ridge area. And actually the hill we're on, the mountain we're on right now is gorgeous too. So this whole area is spectacular. I'd give anything for my dad to be here to see this. I know his jaw would probably hit the ground if he were to see how amazing it is. But it reminds me of why I first fell in love with being out here in the desert in the Southwest many years ago. And I used to bring my boys out here when they were younger to go camping around Palm Desert and Anza Borrego. And yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw this place, I just fell in love with it. So it's great to be back here and see it looking extra gorgeous this year. Look at this, Dad. How awesome is that? I wish you were up here with me. This is so cool. This goes way up there. Glad we don't have to climb that today. And it just drops off way down in there. I love the color of these rocks. It's beautiful. And there's a ton of butterflies. I think they're painted ladies that are migrating through the area right now. I think there's a whole bunch of them today. This has to be my most favorite spot on the PCT so far. And I'm walking up here in this gorgeous location on this gorgeous day, and there's like hundreds of butterflies flying past me. Couldn't be more perfect. Wow, I could just sit here for hours and soak it all in. These rocks are like green and purples and orange and red and coppers, and look at all the butterflies. I hope they're showing up in the video. Let me stop. All right, I need to move onward. It's tough to leave here, but I'm sure there's more beautiful spots up ahead. So the plan was to hike about 7 more miles and maybe even further than that after lunch. And so far made it maybe half a mile. And then I run into this beautiful area and just have really been soaking it all up and taking lots of pictures and videos. So it's easy to get, focused on things like that. But that's what I'm out here for, honestly. So if I don't make those miles today or get in later than I wanted to, then I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm out here for these experiences, and it's just stunning out here. Wow. So I'm coming up on this lookout area up here, and it looks like a parking area up ahead. I'm wondering if this is the highway we used to take down to Palm Desert. It might be. I don't think I ever came over here to actually look down from this spot. Alright, so this place is just, it's full of little plaques for people's loved ones that they've lost. Aw. I told him I was sick, Dad. My dad has made reference to wanting that on his
This doesn't say
on his
what
grave.
it is.
Hook in, fly high, go far, into the eternity, soar with the angels.
I'm surprised
Oh.
Goodrich doesn't mention it.
Well, this would be a good place to do that. Wow,
A couple of motorcycle people
that's amazing.
that I could see could have
And
tile.
then you
which is
pretty much have to climb
interesting.
up this area, so we'll go take a look up there. Here is the viewpoint, the scenic overlook. Once again, and you're not going to get much better than that. That's a pretty broad area. And then, yeah, here's another one. Love to miss always in our hearts, forever in the wind. Oh, getting teary-eyed. And then they've got all these stickers down here. Godspeed, Timothy. Oh my gosh. And then here's this, I'm not sure. Okay. And then down below here is a mailbox. Must have some sort of symbolic meaning. And then another plaque down there, which I'm not going to go down and read that one. But how cool is this? And then there's one here. Wow. What a beautiful place to remember your loved ones. And here's some more plaques over here. It's a motorcycle club of some kind, I think. Lulu Fern. I'm gonna take a nap and get that out of the way. Oh, look at this. And somebody left a little bit of water there for whoever wants it. And our first trail magic.
Thanks.
Woohoo!
Hey, how are you?
Good. Got some soda, got some beer.
Beer would be good.
Awesome. Got a session IPA, or I've got some Bud Light
The
floating around.
IPA's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anything for you? I was up here last Sunday. My one of my friends was starting on Sunday, so I dropped her off and then kind of did some camping up here. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you hike the trail before?
I did in 2017. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What advice do you have for us then?
Have fun.
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. What was your name again?
Whoopee.
Whoopi, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Love snow.
Yay, so we just encountered our first trail magic, and I have to explain what that is because I do have a lot of family and friends that are watching that have never heard of that before. But what trail magic is, or trail angel, is just well, first of all, trail magic is just like when somebody leaves you some sort of food or drink or something, or water or something that's going to make your trip a little bit easier, and you just happen along it on the trail, and it's magical. It's pretty amazing, like especially if you're weary and you've been walking for a while and you need that extra pick-me-up, and somebody's there with sodas or some sort of snacks. It's magic, so that's why they call it trail magic. And the trail angels are the people that provide those sorts of things. And so trail angels may also provide, rides into town, so hitches. They might provide you a place to stay or shower or do laundry. They just voluntarily are people that like to come out and help out the PCT hikers. They may be passed through hikers themselves of the PCT or other long distance trails, or it's just people that have a general interest in the hikers and hearing their stories. And there's a lot of people that come out just to listen to all of us and find out why we're doing such a thing, and maybe it's something they're not able to do themselves, and it gives them a way to be a part of all of this. And yeah, it's pretty awesome, and I'm sure we're going to encounter more along the way, but that was our first trail magic, so it was pretty exciting. So Anyway, can't get over these views. I know I keep saying it, but this is probably my favorite day so far, day 6. It's been one awesome thing after another.
I'm just not taking pictures.
Look at these boulders, they're so cool. Look at that. Neat.
Yeah, there's not even.
All right, so I just got into my tent over here. Look how dirty I am getting. I am officially looking like hiker trash now. Whew. Lovely. Hey guys, okay, so we made it into, it's a Sunrise trailhead, and there's a campground here above the parking lot that's off of Sunrise Highway at mile 59, point something or other. But we're gonna stay over here, and there's a bunch of other people that are gonna be camping around us as well. It was an awesome day today, but I'm definitely happy to be in camp and finally get a chance to rest. And it's getting really cold, so I'm gonna go get in my tent.